I'm from Haywards Heath, and we were looking to extend the house, having looked around and thinking about moving, and we decided to extend a little bit out and also to the side. Through our architect, we got a number of names from him, and it was through him that we came to hear of Rob and a few other builders as well. We had a number of quotes from builders and we met them all, and I think it's fair to say Rob wasn't the most expensive, he also wasn't the cheapest, but it was really the professionalism with which he came in, had a look, had a talk to us, a very detailed quote, and it kind of fell somewhere in the middle of the quotes, and that was really the main criteria, I suppose. This is the first major build we'd ever done, so we were a bit clueless about some of the things, but he was very helpful in suggesting things like the windows, the style of windows, and also particularly the bifold doors, to make sure we got exactly the right materials that we wanted for our build. And then his electrician was also really good. You know, we stood in the empty shell and just pointed out exactly where we wanted sockets, and he also gave some advice there, so it was really good. I work from home a reasonable amount, and one of the great things about working with Rob is that they did a lot of the outside work first, so they partitioned off part of the lounge, so even if we were using the lounge, it still wasn't too much of a problem, but they did all of the outside work and then only really knocked through into the main part of the house in the last couple of weeks. So it was really fantastic. There was really no dirt, no dust that people had said to expect, and we were really surprised. It was just amazing. Well, everything really went very, very smoothly. You know, we were within time, within budget. The only things where we went over was where we had asked for additional items like higher spec windows or additional bifold doors. I think the main thing with working with Rob and the team is they really just kept themselves to themselves. Rob even said, you know, don't worry about making cups of coffee. So we just kind of left them to it, and we, apart from the odd nod here and there, it was just as if we were, you know, just completely isolated in the right kind of way from the whole project, which was fantastic for us. What it's really done is we always loved this house, and this has just made it a little bit more perfect. The lounge was a reasonable size to start with, but just that additional space to move things around and get the lounge we really always wanted, plus a kind of indoor-outdoor space, lots of light, and just feel, you know, we're really fully settled here now. The finish was really good, so we actually did the decorating ourselves. I kind of wanted to feel a little bit involved, so we did all the final decorating, but the build quality was really good. And any minor things like tiny cracks in the ceiling afterwards, as things were shrinking, then Rob and the team would come round and fix. They were always available, and whenever we needed anything changing, any of the minor things, then they were really helpful. Yeah, I'd highly recommend Rob. You know, the quality of the work, everything that they did, they kept themselves to themselves, clean, highly recommended.